Chesapeake, this is the one for you. This house is absolutely great. I super love a ranch home, especially right here in the heart of Great Bridge. So I grew up right down the street. And if you're looking for the perfect house in Chesapeake, this might be the one. So you have first floor living and everything is right here. And you're super in the heart of Chesapeake here and in the heart of Great Bridge. And for those of you who are looking for a detached garage, we have one of those for you too. So stay tuned to see that. And back in the day when I was growing up, this actually was a main road, but it's not anymore because it's no longer even really much of a cut through, because since they extended the bypass, everybody is taking that. So for those of you who hear Hillwell and are like, oh, Hillwell Road, it's not a lot of traffic anymore. So you don't have to worry about that. And I know you can't park like out on the street here because it is that thinner 2-lane road, but my clients have extended the driveway to give you tons of parking here. So you have actually a very, very extended area of parking. So you really have parking for days. And the detached is back here that you're gonna see, but you could easily fit, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 cars in the driveway here. You have a nice big yard. And if you're looking for that ranch in Chesapeake, this is a phenomenal home for you, especially at the price point. So these homes go super fast in Chesapeake. And this house is going to have everything that you're looking for. So you have a great amount of first floor living here. So you're going to have 3 bedrooms that are downstairs, and you're going to have your 2 baths downstairs, and you're only going to have that 1 bedroom that is over the garage. So when we step inside, you're going to see how great this house truly is. So follow me. So we have transformed this beautiful ranch home into absolutely gorgeous living space. So you'll see how updated this house is. You know, you've got that bright white paint, which I absolutely love today. You'll see that we have beautiful LVP flooring through here. The rooms are nice and large, which I really love about the builds. So you're going to have solid builds on these older brick ranch homes. So that is another thing I like. So I am very pro the older built houses because they're super great. And the luxury of this one is you're super close to the 168 bypass, which is going to take you anywhere you want to. And versus being at the other end of it, you're right here where you get on, you don't have as much traffic as if you got on back at Hillcrest, where you get that big backup from all of those people coming in from North Carolina too. That's a nice little hint. But you're here where you can easily get to everything. You've got the Great Bridge schools, which is great. Here in the front, when you walk in, you're going to have that hall closet. So it's nice, huge hall closet. You can really make this room anything. So this isn't probably going to be the room that everybody gathers in to watch TV and everything. But, you know, I can just imagine this room as tons of different things, because you could make this room into the room that the kids hung out in, or the parents hung out in, or different people have, you know, different rooms for different things. Or this could be your formal area, because you're going to have that separate room in here for your dining. So the windows have been replaced in this house, which is another nice added feature. But you have that nice big dining area here. And for those people who are like, oh wow, I would like to take the walls down, this is going to have that open concept still, so you don't necessarily need to do that because you're still going to have that. So coming into here, you're going to have that kitchen. And yes, somebody can come into here and customize and update that kitchen, because obviously we are going back in time a little bit with this kitchen. But you do have that nice induction stove here. So this is one thing that has been updated in here. And they did add a dishwasher in here because this is things that the older homes did not have. So you do have a beautiful refrigerator in here, and they have updated the stove in here, because back in the days that had that tiny little stove in here. But, you know, at some point in time, you can update the cabinets and the countertops. It's very inexpensive. I've got a guy. I always love saying that. But my Joey guy can come in here and for about $10,000, put in gorgeous cabinets, countertops, and you already have the appliances in here. So it make it super, super nice. I could even see opening this up so you could see better through here. We'll go to that room over the garage last. But in here, you have that beautiful living room with that gorgeous that gorgeous gas fireplace. And in the back, they did do a sunroom, which is super nice. That's going to look over to the yard, which we'll see in just a second. So this is beautiful. It's got all the beadboard, and we did paint that, made it nice and homey. And you can do whatever you want to with that. But versus leaving it that old wood that they had when they came in here, we did do some, updates to that. Put in some nice carpet in here, or you could extend that LVP because I still know who did that, and makes it nice. But a lot of updates have been done in this house. So coming back in here, you're going to have that first bathroom. This is the hall bath. And we did do some nice updates to this hall bath. And SPR came out and made it all fresh and new and gorgeous for you. So we don't want to replace this older tile because this older tile is very expensive and very thick. And I tell people all the time, instead of replacing it, just refresh it. And so we use SPR all the time to do this. I always say, I don't know why these people aren't paying me. I give them tons of plugs. So there's a plug for SPR. They're very good to us. And you come in here and you've got this nice big bathroom, and of course you've got your, again, updated windows. And behind here, you've got a place to put all your makeup and stuff. For those of you who say there's just not enough room here at your sink, well, you've got a nice little place back here to put that in. So you come back here to all of your living quarters, and you're going to have that nice space here for all of your linens. We'll go into the primary last. Here you have 2 bedrooms. The first bedroom is here that aren't your primary bedrooms. Your 2 bedrooms here. This is one primary here. One guest bedroom here. So you got a nice sized guest bedroom here. Nice closet here, super cute. And then over here, you're going to have your other guest bedroom. There's a full-size bed in here and you still have plenty of room. And then the primary bedroom is back here. And then, of course, all of your closets are the same standard closets that you're going to have in those, brick ranch houses that we have. And then in here, we have, this is the typical, I'm just going to tell you, brick ranch bathroom here. So, not a whole lot of room in here, but you make do with it. And I will tell you one thing that you can do with it, because on the other side of this is that linen closet, which a lot of people have knocked that linen closet through here and extended that bathroom out. So just little things that you can do later on. Because as you see, that linen closet is right here. And if you could do away with that, you could make that shower bigger. So this is super nice back here. So they are workout people. I've known them for a really long time, and I actually met them in the gym. But very, very nice out here. Come out here, and there's so many things that you could do out here. I love hanging out in my covered patio. But all of these open up if you're that person that likes to hang out, especially because we've really had a great spring for once. And if you wanted to open all of these up and enjoy the spring weather, this is a great room for that. But if you're that person that wants to make this into a gym, or if you want to make this into a room that you're sitting here and watching TV, you can do that as well. You also have this nice patio when you come out here that you can make it into a fire pit like they've done, make it into a grilling station. You could put an outdoor, cooking area out here. There's so much you can do. I love how beautifully private this backyard is with this gorgeous white PVC fence. It's very nice. You have your shed here, which is great because that shed is wonderful because you can put all of your storage stuff in it that allows you to actually use your detached garage for all of your other things so that you're not having that be the place that you're storing all of your lawn equipment and everything else. You can actually use your detached garage as a true working area. So this was the biggest selling feature for us when we purchased this home. And here we go. One of the biggest reasons I feel that this house is going to be purchased. So this house has this amazing detached garage. This is not the only garage. This is the detached garage. And obviously you can see that we are air conditioned out here. We got a really cool turtle sitting over here, but you have everything that you could possibly want out here in your man cave, woman cave, whatever. You could make this anything that you want. You have an insulated garage door. Bring all of your things. I mean, this thing is absolutely unbelievable. You do have attic access upstairs to put anything that you want to up above. I mean, come out here, do everything that you possibly want to out here. I mean, this thing is awesome, guys. I mean, look, everybody knows that everybody is looking in this area for that beautiful detached garage. This thing is huge and sitting here ready and waiting for you. So come on out and get your detached garage. So up here, I remember when their daughter bought this house, when we bought this house, their daughter was super, super excited about this. This is the room over the garage. And it's actually really, really big. But, she was so excited because she got to control her own heat and air. I'm just going to say that was one of the biggest things to her. But you can fit a really big bed. And I've been here when she's had all of her friends over, which was hilarious. But you have this little cool thing. They used this as a closet. She said, I don't care about a closet. I mean, I was here literally with her when she's had all of her stuff out, but she does not care. She has her makeup table over here. She has her kids, her friends hanging out over here. This is just such a little cool little room when you're a teenager. I mean, can you imagine like being a teenager and you're away from everybody? So her and I talked about that a lot. I was like, nobody is near you over here. You're super far away from everybody else. So this is super great room for her. And I mean, she's a senior right now, so it's just great. But this just allows you to be away from everybody and have use of like the entire house. So it's great. Yeah. So this is the room over the garage. And yes, you have to duck to get downstairs, but that's okay. So we're going to go out to, or am I still on? We're going to go out to the main garage that's attached to the house. So this is that main garage, which, everything here is new. So if somebody's looking to not have to do stuff, the roof, the electrical panel, the HVAC, the water heater, all of those big ticket items, the windows, everything is new. So people don't have to worry about that. You also, I know I was talking about earlier, the parking situation here and how much parking you have. But I neglected to say that if you're that person that wants to park in your garage, remember, you can park in this garage because you still have that detached garage for all of these things here if you didn't want to create the man cave. But also, you have that shed out there that you can put the lawnmower, and if you wanted to, you can put a lot of these bikes and stuff. These guys are very unique in the fact that they are very, very big into being cyclists and stuff like that. So they're going to have a little bit more than that average person's going to have. And they are a larger family, so they have that as well. But yes, your washer dryer is out here, which is very, very normal in a house of this age. They have the extra refrigerator out here. but super easy to get to the backyard from out here, which is always nice too, because it just gives you another exit out. It's not like you didn't have all of those exits out, because right from the living room, you could get straight out to that back beautiful, you know, gorgeous all season room. And I mean, so you have this door out too, and then you have that front porch. I mean, you have just beautiful different ways out of here. But this garage, you know, is another 2-car garage. So you have this and the detached, which is really, really great. So that about sums up our beautiful tour of this gorgeous Chesapeake house. So we're sitting here ready and waiting for you, and waiting for that perfect next buyer to make this their perfect home.